If you've ever tried to make a narcissist understand what he's done to you, you already know it doesn't work. You've tried explaining how hurtful something was. You've broken down in front of him. You've sent the message you rewrote 10 times. And every single time, you walked away feeling worse than before you tried. Not because you did it wrong, but because every time you showed him your pain, you were giving him something he needed to feel good about himself. And he used that against you. That's the part nobody tells you. Showing a narcissist your pain doesn't make him feel guilty like you think it would. It makes him feel powerful. And until you understand why that is, nothing you try is going to land the way you want it to. I'm Mia Caruso, a certified REBT practitioner and narcissist relationship specialist, and today I'm going to show you why it's so hard to make a narcissist feel the pain they inflicted on you, and what gets under a narcissist's skin instead. Before we get into it, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button below. New episodes drop every week, and this is a channel you're going to want to stay tuned into. Let's start with what's happening when you try to show a narcissist your pain. When you sat across from him and told him how much he'd hurt you, you were communicating something you didn't intend to. That he still has the power to affect you. That he's still the most important force in your emotional world. To someone who loves you, that's a signal to step up and take responsibility. But to a narcissist, that's confirmation that he still matters, that he still has control. Your pain doesn't land on him as evidence that he's gone too far. It lands as proof that he's still winning. That's why every conversation where you broke down, every message trying to make him see, every time you went quiet and then reached back out, told him the same thing. That you're still organized around him. That he still has you. Now I want you to understand something about why he responds this way. Because it's not random. A narcissist's emotional world runs on one question above everything else. Does he still matter? Does he still have control? Guilt would require him to put your pain above that question, even for a moment. To feel worse about what he did to you than he feels about being called out for it. And that's something he just cannot do. Not because he's choosing not to, but because the part of him that would make that possible simply isn't there. A researcher named Ellis spent decades studying how people process emotional experience. What he found was that the beliefs we hold about ourselves become so deeply embedded that they operate like locked rules. For a narcissist, that locked rule is this: I cannot be wrong. I cannot be the source of someone else's pain. So every time you try to show him your hurt, you're asking him to break the rule that holds his entire sense of self together. He won't do it. In fact, he'll do everything except that. So why did you keep trying? Because he gave you enough to believe it was possible. There were moments he was present, connected, the person you thought he was when this all began. Those moments came without warning and left the same way, but they came. And your brain did what any human brain does when reward is unpredictable. It started searching for the pattern, what you did to bring that version of him out, what you could do differently to make it stay. Psychologist B.F. Skinner found that we don't chase things that always pay off. We chase things that sometimes do. The not knowing is what keeps the pursuit going. Those moments of connection weren't a sign that he could change. They were what kept you trying long enough for the pattern to go deeper. Your instinct to keep reaching wasn't weakness. It was a completely human response to something that was structured to keep you in place. So what gets under a narcissist's skin? The truth is, he needs you in motion around him. Reaching, reacting, explaining yourself, trying to get through. It doesn't matter to him whether that motion comes from love or anger or grief. As long as you're moving around him, he has what he needs from you. The one thing he has no answer for is a woman who has stopped. Not gone cold as a performance. Not gone silent waiting for him to notice. Stopped because she has understood what she's dealing with clearly enough that his behavior has lost its charge on her. That's what real disengagement looks like. And there are 3 things that get you there. The first is to stop explaining yourself to him. When he twists something you said, the impulse to correct the record is overwhelming. When he tells his version of events to people you care about, you want to stand up and set it straight. But every explanation you give him is fuel. Every correction, every defense, every attempt to make him understand your side tells him that his version of reality still has enough power over you to pull you in. You have to remember, he's not looking for understanding when he distorts things. He's looking for your reaction. The moment you stop correcting him, you take away the response he was counting on. You're not going silent because you're wrong. You're going silent because you're done competing for the truth with someone who changes the rules every time you get close to winning. The second is to stop reading his behavior as though it's about you. When he goes cold, it feels personal. When he rages, it feels like something you caused. When he twists the conversation back onto you, it feels like a verdict on who you are. But here's what's driving every one of those behaviors. A pattern. The same pattern, running the same way it always has, designed to keep you off balance and doubting yourself so you never look clearly at what he's doing. Just remember, the coldness isn't about you. The rage isn't about you. The moment you start reading his behavior as a pattern instead of a verdict, it stops having the same grip on you. You can watch it without being pulled under by it, and that distance is where his power over you starts to dissolve. The third is to take back your own authority over what happened. He's been the one deciding what's real in this dynamic. His version of events, his interpretation of your behavior, has been treated as the default. And over time, without realizing it, you started deferring to it. You started second-guessing your own memory, wondering if your read on a situation was off, asking yourself if maybe he had a point. Taking back your authority doesn't mean getting louder or more forceful with him. It means trusting what you know. Trusting your memory of what was said. Trusting that the version of events that lived in your body before he talked you out of it was accurate. Because it was. When you can stand inside your own version of reality without needing him to confirm it, he loses the most powerful tool he had over you. If you want to understand why he's had this hold on you and how to stop handing him what he needs to keep it, I created the 21-day Narcissist Self-Defense Method to help you get there. It's a 21-day audio program that breaks down exactly why his behavior has worked on you the way it has, why his moods have felt like emergencies, why his version of events has felt like the truth, and how to get to a place where none of that has the same power over you anymore. Each day builds on the last, and by the end, you'll have a completely different relationship with your own ability to trust yourself again. The link is below this video. Thanks for watching today. Make sure to subscribe to the channel so you never miss another episode, and I'll see you next time.